Hey up everybody, Magpie9901 here, and I've been taking a keen look into CES 2017 over in Las Vegas. As you may or may not know, there's a massive technology show going on there at the moment, and NVIDIA had recently done their keynote speech. I think that was yesterday, or it could be the day before, depending on when I post this video. And everybody from the ground up was waiting for news of the 1080 Ti. Everybody in the industry thought that there was going to be an announcement about it, and there wasn't. There was quite a big speech done by them. Sorry, just knocked the microphone. Quite a big speech done by them, detailing some fairly exciting stuff, nothing that really pertains to me or interests me, but I wanted to see a 1080 Ti announcement, and there wasn't one. Now, this both surprises me and doesn't surprise me in equal measure. First of all, it surprises me because everybody from the inside out expected an announcement. Everybody was waiting for the announcement. Everybody thought the announcement had come, and everybody thought it was going to be at CES17. In fact, a lot of people were expecting to see the physical cards in action, and there was not a mention of them. Nothing. Not a word about them. But at the same time, it doesn't surprise me because these keynote speeches are for launching brand new products. These are for things that we may or may not have heard much of before. And those are things like the cloud computing GeForce Now, which they're bringing out, the car AI in conjunction with Audi. You know, things that are very important to them, things that are going to push their business forward. But for us, from a gamer's point of view, not too interested in it. You know, I wanted to hear about the 1080 Ti's and it didn't come along. But these keynote speeches are more for new products. Of course, the 1080 Ti will be a new product, but everybody knows it's coming. Everybody knows it's on its way. It's just a question of when. So, bit of a missed opportunity for me from their point of view. I think it'd have been, it wouldn't be no skin off their nose to say, yes, the 1080 Ti is in production. We are working on it, blah, blah, blah. Whether they've held back on purpose to see what AMD were coming up with, who knows? I mean, when you look at the market at the moment, NVIDIA have got it cornered. The 1080s are some of the most powerful cards compared to the ratio of the price of them. Then you've got the Titan XP, which is out of most people's reach, but if you can get one, then you're set up for the next couple of years as far as graphical power goes. So I would have liked to have seen some sort of announcement about the 1080 Ti's. It's definitely a card that I'm interested in purchasing. I'd like to get a 1080. The 1080s are an awesome card. They've brought 4K gaming to the front of things now, with respectable frame rates powered in games. But when you go back and you look at the 9 series, everybody ran out and got a 980. And then everybody that bought a 980 was selling them really fast because the 980 Ti's turned up not long after. So it could be that the 1080 Ti's are going to wait a little bit longer. They've maybe got a glut of 1080s that they need to sell and they want to whittle down before they decide to go for the 1080 Ti. So we'll just have to wait and see. The GeForce Now, which they've announced, doesn't actually sound too bad. Basically, it's cloud computing. You install the app on your machine and all of the heavy lifting in terms of graphical performance is done from the cloud and just streamed to your system. Now, I'm a bit skeptical about these because it's been done before. It's been done here in the UK before. I think it was a couple of years ago, and the latency between where the game was powered from and your machine, it all relies on your internet connection, and if your internet connection isn't too good, then the game don't play too well. It's not very responsive. Now, whether those are issues that are being ironed out now, I'm not sure. I would assume so, especially for NVIDIA to throw their weight behind it. They must be expecting, it must be a product that works very well. But time will tell with that one. It's currently $7.99 a month. So over here in the UK, it'll probably be about 15 quid a month. So we'll have to see where that goes. If you sign up now, you get 1 month free, and you basically just download the app, sign into your Steam, Origin, Uplay, GOG or Battle.net, and it will automatically detect what games you've got and start playing them through the cloud instead of through your system. So it's a bonus for those of us out there that don't have very powerful systems. That's quite a good thing. But it's not really something that interests me. I prefer to have the game on my system, and for my system to be powering it, I want to be in full control, as a lot of us do with our graphics. So, but yeah, that was NVIDIA's keynote speech in a nutshell. For those of us that are interested in the graphics cards, there was nothing for us. Whether something comes out soon, I would hope so. I do kind of think that they're holding back to see what AMD are bringing to the table. Could be that they're sat there with the reference boards for these 1080 Ti's and maybe thinking, let's hold on, we might need to tweak. You know, it depends what kind of performance AMD are going to throw out there. So that's all I've got for you today, guys. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. That is fine. Don't forget to subscribe, and I shall catch you in the next one. Take care.